It's getting hard to keep up with the amount of new releases from FMS, but we got another one today. I've got a feeling a lot of you are going to absolutely love this one. So we'll just rewind a couple of months. FMS released this Power Wagon on the FCX 24 chassis with a 2-speed gearbox and portals. One of the first small scale crawlers to have that 2-speed box and portals on it. And this thing has got a bit of a following now from what I've seen. Really good. I've actually got a few upgrades for this that I'll do another video on at some point. But you're not here for this. You're here to see what's in this box. This is the new Max Smasher. Same crawler chassis. This time though, it's a monster truck and it looks really good. There's some specs on it there. Here's some option parts. They're not all out yet, but like I said, I have got some to show you. That's the upgraded alloy wheel and tyre combo for that bad boy. And also there's some brass wheel weights that fit onto them. Well, I'm hoping this track unit set comes out soon. Anyway, it comes in 2 different colours. You've got blue and white. The blue one's kind of Bigfoot style, as it shows on there. It hasn't got any Bigfoot decals or anything, and it's not a licensed body. But the white one is the USA one. Although that's not licensed, it looks like it's got the correct decals on it. I'm pleased to tell you I have the blue one and also the white one. So we can have a look at both. I'm also going to build a nice little monster truck arena and we'll give them a good old test. All FMS stuff comes well packaged. These aren't in posh boxes that some of the stuff comes in, but they are protected from being smashed about by your local courier. Oh, look at that. So these come completely ready to run, apart from batteries for your transmitter. Set of instructions on where to stick your decals, which are going old school, or if anyone's into model trains, they are water slide, which makes them so easy to put on. We'll talk about these in a bit. You get a charger and wheel wrench. I'm presuming that's an extension because of the deep dish wheels on it. Spring preloaders for your shocks. Some O-rings. Now, something I didn't realise on this is the shocks, although they're friction, if you put O-rings and stuff and a couple of drops of oil in them, you can make them oil shocks. I didn't know that until a little while after I'd got that one. And you get some fixed diffs on here. Power Wagon was locked diffs. This, because it's a monster truck, it's got open diffs, and I tell you what, they feel nice and smooth. How nice does this look? FMS just kill it with their scale bodies. Hard body looks awesome, doesn't it? Tyres as well. And I know the scale monster truck guys are going to love these tyres because look at how soft they are. They look awesome. Man, you wait till you see the USA one. I've got the Kyosho one and it's going to look so cool next to that. So it's got a nice clipless body. The little tabs there, if you push them in, pull the body up there. Same at the back. The body comes off. Lights are connected into the ESC. Batteries under here. 380 milliamp hour little 2-cell LiPo. Little combined ESC receiver, light unit and stuff under here. Little micro 3-wire servo. PowerDash RS130 motor. Looks like they're doing a higher speed one. I'm not seen it out yet, but that might come in handy because I don't know what the wheel speed's going to be like this in second gear, but we will try it out. Multi-link suspension underneath. Like I mentioned, open diffs on this one. That servo's for your gear shifting, and then you've got an axle mounted servo for your steering. There's your axle portal there. Now that's got metal gears in it. Power Wagon came with plastic portal gears, and some people had issues with them actually stripping them. This one comes out of the box with metal ones. You can get the metal ones now to upgrade these ones, and I think that's a 7mm hex. So the water slide decals, really easy to use. Cut the ones out that you want, soak them in water for about 30 seconds and they literally just slide off. Once you've soaked and slide them off, you might need some tweezers for the smaller ones. And the good thing about these is once you've put them on, you can reposition them before you dry them off and then dab them with a bit of tissue, leave it to dry for a while. Now when I was doing the USA one, I did have some issues with the smaller ones. They didn't seem to stick very well. I'm not sure how long they're going to last on there, but once it's all done, it does look very good. Check out the USA one. How cool does that one look?
For the troops, God bless America.
They both look so cool, but for me, the USA one definitely is the best looking one. They seem to come off pretty easy, whether I've not put them on quite right, or whether there's other tricks to put in water slide decals on, I don't know. So I've got the battery in this one. You can just press it there to switch it on. Channel 4 does your lights. Not sure how well you can see high beam. It's not that much brighter. Low, high. Channel 3 is your gearbox all the way back. Low crawling speed. Lots of control like that as well. Look. Lots of low down control. Obviously with the open diffs and the monster truck wheels, they're not designed to crawl straight out of the box, but they still do all right. Switch it to the middle. You'll never need this really, but neutral. And then all the way to the front, high speed. Don't know how well that's going to be jumping obstacles, but I'm sure with some traction it'd pull a wheelie. Anyway, I'm going to go and build a little monster truck arena.
There's nothing my truck can't do. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Bring yours too.
Guys, I present to you the Tomley Monster Truck Arena. I think it looks pretty good. I've kept it basic. There's a couple of reasons I've kept it basic. One, because I could have spent all day doing this. And two, it's simple enough that you could do this in your front room or your basement, garage, or if the weather's good, you could do it outside. Jump's made out of old cardboard boxes, a few tyres stuck together from my track, a few little WL toys and a mini Z in there, and some little mini crawlers there. Now I've put that there, I just want to show you something before we get on with this monster truck track. In the low range, which like I mentioned has got a ridiculously low crawling speed, look at that. Anyway, in the low range, with their monster truck tyres, with open diffs, watch this. It's mad. And that is quite steep. I haven't measured it, but it's over 40 degrees, it's got to be. That's mental. Drag brake all the way down. Switch it to high gear, and now it's off. It's got some decent wheel speed. Certainly enough to get some air. The open diffs as well, I mean, you can turn really sharp with this. It's really good. Considering it's so high up as well, it just handles really well. Oh. I was meant to save you that trick for a minute, but you saw it. It's called a moonwalk, isn't it? I was going to talk about that in a minute, but to make it easy, see that number one there, just there. With that switched up, the ESC is just forward and straight reverse, so you go straight into reverse. If you flick that switch down, it then gives you forward brake reverse. So when you hit back on the controller, it just brakes. So it's not as easy. You can do wheelies. Wonder why they didn't go for Bigfoot on that. They went for USA 1 on that. I reckon it's because Bigfoot would definitely come after them. Anyway, let's go for a bit of freestyle. So there you go, the Max Smashers from FMS. What do I think? I had loads of fun, and that was just playing with them on my own. If there's a couple of you got some monster trucks, you'd have races and all sorts of stuff. As much as I liked the water slide decals, they're not that robust. They've sort of flaked off. Lost my indicators, lost one under there, lost one that side as well, lost a little bit off the back there. I think this one's okay, so I didn't use that as much. I tested all that stuff out with this. So as much as I liked the idea, a little bit frustrating that they've peeled off like that. It might be that I didn't quite put them on right, I don't know. I've never really done it before, so there might be some other ways of doing it. Let me know in the comments if there's a better way of doing that. Other than that, Awesome little things, and what's really good about them, you can either play a bit of an open diff monster truck, you can flick it down into low range, get some different wheels and tyres on there, lock your diffs out, and you've got yourself a really capable crawler. Nice. Just watching, links in the description. I will see you next time.